Oh yeah, no crappy computer chair for this video because I'm tired of all the friggin' noises that it makes. But anyway, so what you're here for? The follow-up for this NearStream mic, right? This NearStream mic, they sent it out to me about 4 months ago. So far, I've just done an unboxing on it. I compared it to the Fifine mic that I was using previously. And then over the last 4 months, I've used it every single day. I've used it for videos, I've used it for gaming, I've used it on calls for like a Zoom meeting I've plugged into my phone and I've used it. And that's probably my favorite part about it is that it's just versatile. You just plug it in and it just works great. You don't have to make any adjustments. You don't got to change the gain. You don't got to add a noise suppressor. You don't got to add a limiter. You don't got to add any of this stuff. You just plug it in and it's like a perfect balance. Like the Fifine mic that I was using, which is this one here. So we had this Fifine K688. This was the mic we were using before we got the NearStream mic, and I thought it sounded great. I thought it was perfectly fine. I had to add a little gain to it to, build it up a little bit. And then in the unboxing video, when I put the NearStream mic on, directly comparing it to this mic, this one immediately sounded better. It was a little bit louder, and it already had that extra little gain to give it that little bit more of that volume that you're trying to get over top of all your other noises in your videos. And if you're gaming and whatnot, and it's just a little bit louder right out of the box, as well as, like I said, no setup, absolutely zero setup. Whereas I had this mic that I thought I was super fancy for. So like, oh, I got a cool Rode mic. I'm gonna be super cool, and all my videos are gonna sound so good. False, false. The amount of setup that mic took to get to sound as good as this mic was not worth the time or the money. And this thing's like $40 or $50 cheaper. You can almost buy two of these for the price of the Rode mic. And it's not as simple to just plug it in and just go. So super awesome mic for anybody that's making videos, anybody that's doing like vlogging stuff on their phone. They just want like a slightly better microphone for their desk. Even like the very, very, very beginners just starting to make videos, just starting to do YouTube, all that kind of stuff. You just plug this thing in, put on Meld Studio, put on OBS, no filters needed. This right now, I have nothing on this microphone. I don't know if you can see it from behind me right here. Might be able to zoom into it on the video, probably not, but no filters, no magic mic, no condenser, no limiter, none of this stuff on this microphone to make it sound the way you hear it right now. And that's why after a few months of using it and a number of compliments of what mic you're using, that mic sounds good. I'll be playing with games or something, like, yo, what the hell are you on? You want like a professional mic? Be like, I got this NearStream mic that they sent me out. I think it sounds pretty good. And like, yeah, that thing sounds super clean, super crisp. Like I even have to like turn you down a little bit because you're so friggin' clear. So again, I just wanted to make a follow-up video that I 100% recommend checking this thing out. The price is like $75. It's the same price as the Fifine mics. It's the same price as all the other mics that you're seeing right now online, on TikTok Shop, all the other crap that people are trying to promote. And it's just as good. So like if you're in the price range, $80 or less, plug and play, and you just want to go and just put it on ready to go, I think that this NearStream mic is probably going to be your best bet because, let's see, we get this thing to focus here. Yeah, so this NearStream mic, it is the AM25X. Let's see if we can get this barcode to friggin' go there. So there you go. So again, it's XLR mic. You can use it for USB-C. You can plug it into anything, and it'll just work right out of the box. So highly recommend. And the other thing, the stand that it comes with, I actually haven't put this back on the boom arm that I was using because this little tiny stand, it's like super compact, super clean. The colors on this thing are like very nice. There's no corny RGB. It's not flashing pink and yellow lights. It's got one indicator light to let you know that you're recording, a red light to let you know that it's muted, and that's it. I do have maybe two complaints. My first complaint is that this little wheel that's under here, it's like a little screw. It does not stay tight for the life of it. I have this thing tight as I could possibly have it, and it does not stay tight. So sometimes that could be annoying if the cord's like near your mouse and you're hitting your mouse, it will rotate, as well as the part that holds it on right here, the little piece above it also doesn't get tight. So the mic every once in a while is just loose, and then when you tighten this up, then the arm underneath of it also spins. But it is height adjustable as well, so you can like pull this up and then tighten the screw down, so you could have it set up maybe if you're a little bit taller or you want it to be a little bit closer to your mouth. But other than that, as you could see, actually about 2 minutes ago, while I was touching this, I muted it while I was talking about it. For whatever reason, I always feel the need to touch the mic. It always mutes whenever I touch this mic. I don't know why, but that mute button is in like the worst place ever. Every single time. I know, sure, you're like, just grab it by the base, it'll be fine. But yeah, sure, grab it by the base. But the littlest, lightest touch on this mic mutes the mic so fast, and there's like, you can't see it while you're recording. So like, I feel like, I don't know how, but somehow so you could see it while you're recording would maybe be a benefit. And then the only other thing that could possibly be an improvement that I've seen now that the market is slightly changing is that they're going to need to make this wireless. I know a lot of people are against like wireless mics, but now that like you have all these like wireless mics coming out and the DJIs coming out with the mic minis and all this stuff that are all wireless and all sound friggin' great, there is a microphone that actually looks just like this. I want to say it's the Mayono mic. It looks just like this if it had a baby with this Fifine mic, and it has a wireless connection that you plug into your computer, and then the mic is wireless. So that might be the next mic that I check out. I want to check that out and see how it works. But overall, this mic, I have to give it like a 9.5 out of 10. Everything about it, other than like the two little first world problem issues that I have with this mic, they're not going to make or break me using it. Again, I've used this mic for the last 4 months now in an array of different fashions, and it's been solid, pulled through every single time. So like I said, if you're looking for a mic that's like $80, I highly recommend to check this one out. Again, like I said, this is the NearStream AM25X, and it's USB-C, and it also has an XLR port on the back of it if you do have an audio interface and want to set it up as XLR. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would try this microphone out, and if not, tell me why, and what mic are you using over this NearStream mic.